IShowSpeed, whose real name is Darren Jason Watkins Jr., was born on January 21st, 2005 in Cincinnati, Ohio. A regular neighborhood, a regular family, no luxury, and no hints of future internet fame. His childhood was like that of millions of other teenagers. School, streets, friends, home, and the computer. Even then, his explosive energy was noticeable. He was loud, emotional, sharp, sometimes too much, but that was exactly where his future strength lay. Video games gradually became not just a pastime, but a place where he could be himself without limits. At the age of 11, he created his YouTube channel. The first years were tough. Hardly anyone watched his streams. Sometimes no one came at all. The chat was silent, there was no money, and support was minimal. He played NBA 2K, Fortnite, horror games, or just talked to the camera, but almost no one saw it. In such moments, most people give up forever. Darren kept going. Day after day, year after year, he went live without any guarantee that someone would ever hear him. And in 2021, it finally happened. A few short clips from his streams, full of screams, wild reactions, aggression, absurdity, and raw energy, started going viral on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and Twitter. For the first time, the internet saw not just another gamer, but a living, uncontrollable emotion. Subscribers started growing at an unreal speed. First thousands, then hundreds of thousands, and then millions. He became a meme and eventually turned into one of the most recognizable figures in internet culture. His style is impossible to confuse with anyone else. This isn't a crafted persona. It's a pure, unfiltered reaction to everything happening. He yells, laughs, gets angry, runs around the room, breaks things, sings, cries, and rages, all in a single stream. People either love him or hate him, but almost no one is indifferent. It is this authenticity that made him so appealing to millions. A key part of his persona is his obsessive love for Cristiano Ronaldo, the "swee" scream. Match reactions, debates, jerseys, and emotions. Over time, all of this became a global meme. At some point, it was impossible to separate that scream from Speed himself. They became one and the same. Just when it seemed he had reached his peak, his music suddenly exploded. Many initially saw it as a joke, but the tracks started charting, going viral on TikTok, and gathering tens of millions of streams. He was no longer just a streamer. He became an artist. His music became part of internet culture, just like his streams. But with fame came a darker side. Scandals, bans, harsh hate, accusations of toxicity and aggression accompanied his rise. Many said it was the end. Yet every blow only made him louder. The internet works in such a way that noise almost always becomes fuel for popularity. And Speed experienced this firsthand. Over time, he moved beyond his room and started IRL streams. The streets of the US, Europe, and Asia filled with crowds of fans. People recognized him everywhere, ran after him, asked for photos, surrounded him with cars, and shouted his name. At that moment, it became clear. He was no longer just a YouTuber. He was a global internet star. Money came with scale. YouTube monetization, donations, sponsorship deals, music, and merch. Today, his income is estimated to be in the millions of dollars per year. He buys expensive cars, tech, branded items, and lives a life he once could only dream of while sitting alone in an empty room in front of a camera. Today, Speed lives in the United States. He keeps his personal life private. Despite the constant noise around him, in real life, he is much calmer than he appears on streams. He is someone who knows how to separate the chaos of the camera from his personal space. In March 2024, IShowSpeed announced that he had bought a Lamborghini Huracan with a custom Cristiano Ronaldo themed design. The colors of the Portuguese national team and graphics of Ronaldo on the body. It is a very expensive and powerful supercar, featuring a V10 engine, high speed, and prestigious status. Today, IShowSpeed is not just a person. He is a phenomenon. He is proof that from complete silence, empty streams, and zero views, one can rise to global fame if you don't turn off the camera when no one is watching. His journey is loud, controversial, intense, and completely alive. That is why the whole world knows him.